Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. We are from Lex 2043, Group 72. Let's play. So for today, we are going to record group discussion 6 revision video. So before we start, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nur Suhaila, Binti Sazihan. My metric number is 196142.
Hi, my name is Nurul Nadiah, Binti Zulkeflee. My matrix number is 197729.
My name is Nur Shaheerah binti Abd Halim. My metric number is 19719.
So, my name is Nur Fatinah binti Md Hafiz. My metric number is 198579.
My name is Mohammad bin Mazlan. My metric number is 196298.
My name is Rahimi Bin Rahman and my metric number is 196448.
My name is Mohammad Zahir. My metric number is 196410.
My name is Mohammad Habib Ershad bin Mohammad Azrul Shazril and my metric number is 197974.
Okay, so before we start this video, I would like to explain what we're going to do today. So for the reflection video, we are going to reflect experience playing all 4 games. If I'm not mistaken, we have played 4 games, which first Among Us, with Riddle, second is Scrabble, third is Telemetry, and the last one is the word chain. Okay, so how about you guys? What is your experience about playing all the 4 games?
Okay, for me, I will go one by one. For the first game, which is Among Us, that game is quite fun and also is a good platform to learn how to speak English fluently. But for me, for the first time playing that game is quite difficult because I need to understand many things that I don't know. For example, I don't know what to do if I crewmate or what I don't know what to do if I am imposter. And I also do not know that imposter cannot do the task that given. Okay, for the second game, Scrabble, which is me and Zuhdi is the mastermind. For me, this game is good because it teach me to think and it if we want to play this game, we need to create the word that have alphabet at the board. For the game, Telemetry. The Tina and Shira is the mastermind. Telemetry, I think that game is also is a good game for someone who want to expand their knowledge in vocabulary or any other thing. That game is good, but I think it need more time because if we want to play that game in like Telemetry, if I need to tell 3 things in the second, I think is very short. Okay, for the last game, word change. I like this game because first because I win one of the game, and if you ask me which game is the best, but for me is Scrabble because I am mastermind and also the Scrabble teach me how to think faster and get more knowledge. That's all. Okay.
I agree.
Okay.
Okay. As for me, I agree with Habib. The other games are quite fun. For example, Among Us, it is very creative. That we can kill and do our tasks based on the Among Us game, and also we can do the riddle, English riddle. So basically, the game is exciting, but not not as not that effective as Scrabble. As we experience, Scrabble is more 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 educational. We need to think the words, we need to think everything, and we need to be fast. So I think the best games to increase our vocab, to increase our grammar, to increase everything in our English is Scrabble by Habib and Zuhdi. That's is my opinion. How about you guys?
I agree with you guys. Because Scrabble requires thinking skill, and also we got like 30 seconds or 1 minute of time to think, right? And sometimes we need to think of a new word that we don't even know, and just try to put some letters into it and make some word. And if it is a word, we will be given marks. But so it's fun because I think when we play the game, there's no such thing as internet connection problem, right? Because it's using Facebook, or how do you log in the game?
You log in as a guest.
Oh yeah, guys.
Yes.
Okay. So it's fun because when we play Among Us with Riddle, there's some issue during we play that game, and also Take Me 3 and Word Chain. Also, we've got some internet connection problem, which is there's a delay here and there. So with this kind of virtual online meeting, I think the best game to play with you guys is Scrabble. And it is also educational, such as what those said just now, and requires us to think and be cooperative as well. Even though it's an individual game, but we sometimes cheat a bit, you know. So Scrabble is the best game, I think, for the best language game, because it is very effective and it can improve our English language. So what do you guys think?
Okay, as for me, we've played like 4 games total. Where this Among Us with Riddle, Scrabble, Tell Me 3, and Word Change. Where Among Us basically just test us in our riddle mind, where we can answer the riddle correctly or not. And then the other 3, which is Scrabble, Tell Me 3, and Word Change, which basically only test us on our vocabulary. So I think for Among Us, there can be an improvement to be made where we can use another platform such as Kahoot to play it. Maybe it can be more interactive than Among Us, because Among Us platform is kind of lag currently because they are still improving their apps. So where if we are using Kahoot, we can improve the game by adding riddles or grammar or writing skills like grammatical error and etc. For Scrabble, I think Scrabble is the best game we have played because there's just like Nelly said, there's no internet connection at all. For Tell Me 3 and Word Chain is kind of the same thing, because it only tested for vocabulary. And I think that's all from me for now.
Okay, for me, I like Among Us because of the cute animation in the game, and it has all the features already. We just have to, the mastermind have changed all the rules, so we just play there. But however, Scrabble give us more suitable skills in our purpose of actually joining Let's Play, which actually improve our English proficiency and improve our vocabulary, because we need to form words based on the letters that we have on the time given, which is only 1 minute. Even though I lose all the games, but I still admit that this game give us a lot more benefits than the other games. That's all from me.
Okay, so as for me, I will agree with all of you too. I think that Scrabble have the best game that we have played in the effectiveness of the language game. Just like what Shaheerah said, yes, it's true that Among Us is really fun to play with, and it's really fun as their mastermind have improved their game by adding the riddles and all. And for the word chain and also telemetry is also improve our vocabulary, but we can't beat that. Scrabble have the base game because first of all, we don't have any internet connection problem because it uses less data as it's only use the website of the Scrabble. And the second, it's really interesting how we need to think faster because there's time limit, and also there's a limited word on it. While the other game, it's a bit unlimited words, and yes, that is from me. So I think that Scrabble is the best game. How about the others?
I agree with all of you. In my opinion, I want to highlight about two best game out of four. I think Among Us. Among Us improve our speaking skill as we must communicate a lot in English, and we must answer all the readers in short amount of time. But among the three games, Scrabble, Telemetry, and Word Chain, which need a high level of vocabulary, I think the winner is Scrabble, since we need very high vocabulary skill compared to the Telemetry and because Scrabble, we like the game that we have been played since childhood. Scrabble, although we are adult now, but playing Scrabble is quite hard. Even we have learned English for years, and other than the games Telemetry and Word Chain, also I think the winner is also Scrabble. That's all from me.
For my opinion, I agree with you all. I think the best game is Scrabble because there have a time that we can prepare for any words we want to do, but the other game is a spontaneous game, which is you have to give the answer on that point. So on that time, so I a little bit at the spontaneous answer, which is we have to think very fast. So I think Scrabble is the best, which is it also improve our vocabulary. We learn a new word during playing the Scrabble. Scrabble also improve our thinking skill, which is we have to make a word using the letters that it given, which is hard letters. Also the other game also fun, but I think for the effectiveness of language game, I think it is the best of Scrabble is the best. Okay, that's all from me.
So as why we have concluded that all of us think that Scrabble is the best game because it gives an unlimited it gives a good improving vocabulary and thinking skill for all of us. Is there anyone have any other opinion that other game is the best than Scrabble?
No.
No.
For me, I would like to agree with Zuhdi's point, which is there's two best game, which is the first is Scrabble and the second is Among Us. So Among Us is, I think, the second best games lah. The second best game throughout the games that we have played.
Okay, what do you guys think about the improvement that we can make to make the game more interesting? An improvement to maybe to make Scrabble more interesting and more challenging, or is it enough?
I think
Uh,
all the game best. But I think no need for improvement. But if we can play physically face to face, I think it's better than play in virtual online.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
agree with Habib.
I agree with Habib.
Because right, the
Yeah.
only problem that we
Is
are
the
facing
connection
with
problem?
is internet connection problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I think when we play face to face, it's much fun because we can, it's more fun to play with you guys face to face rather than just play it online. Yeah, meeting with you guys virtually. Really, it's really not fun at all,
Yeah.
and I miss you guys.
So I think for an improvement for Scrabble, it's kind of hard to make an improvement because we are using the web-based platform. So for the improvement, it's kind of hard to do it visually. If we play, as Nelly said, face to face is it's kind of easy to make an improvement. We can improve the gameplay, and what to do if we want to answer. What do we have to do if we cannot answer, and then yeah, that's it.
So is there anyone who would like to add anything, or else I will conclude the discussion?
Oh, go for me.
So I think I would like to conclude that Scrabble is the best game in increasing our language. So it is the most effective game among the 4 games that we have played. So I think that's all from us. This is our last video from Lex 2043, Group 72, 2000 semester 1, 2021. That's all from us. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.